Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a requested reading for this duo. And this time it involves an actor, a very famous one, Minho, and Momoland member Jonu. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. There had been rumors, actually, I think that Dispatch had released like a few pictures of them like hanging out together. So let's see if it is truth or how do they feel about each other, to see if there's a possibility that there's like romantic feelings involved in this, or the possibility that they could be more than friends. So, from what I know, I think that they had already confirmed that they are not dating, but let's see what the tarot has to say about this. So, let's start with Limino. He's on the left, and he got the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. So, he's obviously a very passionate man. I think that he is in a period of his life where he definitely is enjoying his life. I think that he had been always very capable of enjoying himself. I believe that he is a Cancer sun with the moon in Leo, probably. And Jonu, from what I think I read about her, she is a Leo sun, but I do not know much about her birth chart because I couldn't find much. I'm not familiar even with Momoland, but if there are some fans that would love for me to actually read for the course, I would be really willing to do the readings for them. But I must clarify that I do not know much about them. So when it comes to Imino, definitely he feels very like in a good mood when it comes to his interactions with her. But I think that probably because these news or these pictures are out, I see that his approaches, or probably um, his willingness to get close to her and do activities together has stopped, because he got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it means that he was going forward and he was like moving forward towards her in a very passionate, in a very like free spirit, and at the same time in a very like adventurous kind of attitude. And now he's like a bit stuck. His energy is a bit weird, maybe probably if they have to see each other, probably he's like refraining himself from doing so, or he's trying to be not to be so impatient. Or I don't think it's about patience. I think that it's about, because his lifestyle is very different from what this girl is going through. He's in a period in his life where he's actually enjoying his life and his popularity and his fame, and he's not someone that is actually very strategic. I think that he is very spontaneous about what he wants to do or who he wants to hang out with. So probably to be like, oh yes, oh look at these pictures, oh what are people going to think about this? I think that he just finds that very tiring and very like draining when it comes to his energy, and he just doesn't have time to feel that way. And at the same time, here with the the last card that he got, the Seven of Wands, it's like he doesn't want to have to defend himself, or having to give excuses about who his friends are, or if he has a date with a female. um this is why I think that his energy is all about having fun and and being able to enjoy himself. I don't think that he is taking this issue very serious, but I think that at the same time, if he is stopping his approaches towards her, or probably seeing her that often, is because obviously he doesn't want to affect her or affect her reputation in some way, because he obviously respects her very much. But at the same time, his attitude is that he is enjoying himself, and he doesn't feel like he has to like give excuses or give statements about him living his life. Um, Sorry, guys. Probably he gets a bit like agitated, a bit like angry whenever. I'm sorry, because whenever I have to clear my throat, it's because this is a very sensitive subject for the person. Either it makes them emotional, or either it triggers them. It makes them feel uncomfortable. So I think that probably this has to do with immuno experience when it comes to this. With him having to defend himself and his private life, and also his personal choices. I think that this is what actually he's like showing me, that why does he has to always defend himself, and why does it always seems like he has like someone hidden in the bushes, trying to find out how he's living his life, because either he is lonely or either he is with someone. There's always someone like commenting on his lifestyle, and he doesn't like it. And especially because he's very generous, and he is very open about spending time with people that he likes. So actually, I don't, to be honest, I think that this could have the potential of becoming something deeper than a friendship. But I think that actually the fact that he had been hanging out with her is actually to help her, or to be a really, I'm sorry, to be a really good friend. Because I see him being really generous. So I don't, and this is about friendship. This is like, this is why I think he gets really triggered, because it's like, oh my God, I cannot have friends. I cannot take my friends out to dinner or to the cinema or wherever they do. He likes to make people that he cares about, he likes to make them feel comfortable, and he likes to make them have a good time when they are with him. So the fact that now he has to, I wouldn't say like he has to stop, but he has to be a bit more cautious. And I think that he doesn't like to be cautious. He likes to show off a bit. Maybe this is his moon in Leo, that he definitely likes to show off, and he likes to be open about having fun, and about going out, and about spending time with people that he likes. But I don't think this is romantic. I think that this more has to do with helping a friend or becoming close to someone. I think that it could turn into something else, but I don't see it right now, honestly. So let's see what Jonu has to say about this. So she got the Chariot in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. So yes, she's also like on hold. she, she's also posing like her activities or her approaches or her. She was actually really excited to get to know him. And she also felt like a very strong emotional connection with him. Um, and she was really happy to have to spend time with him, because the chariot, it's about moving forward. It's about you entering a new stage in your life, but feeling very emotionally fulfilled. And I think that she was really feeling really good about this. About spending time probably with people that can teach her something, because we have the Hierophant here, but the Hierophant is also in reverse. So I think that somehow she also will have to refrain a bit about being seen with him, or probably they will have to follow some rules. And I think that also, I don't know what company she's from, but obviously there's something about her company also not being really happy with this. And actually, it's not about being happy about the rumors. I think that they are not that 100% supportive of her doing other activities that doesn't include the group. So it's like they now have the perfect excuse to be like, oh, look what happens when you go out of your schedule and you do other things, almost like guilt tripping her, like, oh, look what happened. Like, this is not a good moment for us. Look, we have to do some clarification. We have to put an announcement, and we do not have time for this. So I think that obviously they make her feel a bit like guilty. And she does feel a bit guilty. But I don't think she should, because actually I think that everything that she had been a part of, about going out, about seeing other people, about seeing Minho, it's from he was the one that invited her, and this was made from a place of really liking her and really wanting to help her. So I think that she shouldn't be feeling guilty about this, but nevertheless here the feeling of guilt is here. And also the social pressure. I think that this girl, I don't know, her background, I don't know where she comes from, but I think that somehow the fact that maybe higher ups or someone in power is upset at her, or that is not happy with her, it makes her feel really guilty and really remorseful. But she's planning on being focused on whatever she has to do to improve herself, and she will do her best to not get her emotions mixed in the process, because she doesn't want to get into trouble. So probably if she does have to study or do some rehearsals or do something, some activity, or some gig, she will do it, and she will study it, and she will get in this almost like this apprentice mode, where she will focus on learning and improving herself, and not and leaving her emotions on the side, and trying to be as professional as possible, which I think that is really sad, because I don't think that it's wrong for her to actually spend time with people that you like, that you have fun with. But somehow she feels a bit guilty, and now she should want to focus on her activity and on doing the best she can, because she also feels pressure for this. She doesn't want to spoil the opportunity that she's getting. So, for the future of this bond, or of this friendship or relationship, we have the world, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So yes, the world, it means that probably this cycle of feeling like they are being chased, or that they probably are being chased, or that they are being judged. This is just a phase. They will be over this very soon, because actually they have a lot of work to do. I see them like making plans, but obviously, these plans need to be made if they want to keep meeting each other. They need to be very carefully planned, and also take into consideration every detail, because I think um, that yes, that this is a bit embarrassing for them, actually, because I think that if they had feelings for each other, or if they wanted to get to know each other better, I think that they are just in this stage where they are just they're still trying to figure each other out. They are not 100% sure that they really like each other. I think that probably the reason why they gathered together, because they had like things in common, and probably I don't know what they do, but if they had like some kind of project that they were working on, um, I think that they would rather to concentrate on that, and meanwhile getting to know each other. But um, I actually don't see much attraction either. Like, but it's not because it's not that they are not attractive. It's just that it takes time for them to also open up. And if you see this news, these pictures coming out, and everyone like starting to make assumptions about their lives and their feelings, it's a bit awkward actually for them, because it's like, oh, we are just like acquaintances, we are getting to know, we are not even friends, probably they are acquaintances, but they are not that close, they are working on that. And but then with the nine of swords in reversed, thank God, they are going to fix these kinds of stressful moments, of feeling judged, or feeling like, because I think that this comes from more from a place, from her place, from her perception. She will let go of her inner fears. I think that she definitely feels a bit, like I said, she feels very remorseful. She has a lot of inner fears. Probably she read some comments, or someone said something to her that made her feel even more guilty. So I think that definitely they are going to come out with a new plan and organization. And at the same time, I think that she's also going to be investing in her activities. So she will let go of the fear of actually going out and meeting people. I think that obviously, I think that from her point of view, since she is a female and she is an idol, that the rules are very different than actually what Imino lifestyle is. Probably he has a bit more. He has a other. He's more free in that sense. And in her case, it's like she feels a bit more vulnerable, and at the same time, she feels a bit more responsible. If they talk about her, this impacts the group as well. So she doesn't want that, but she will let go of these fears. She will regain a bit more of confidence, and at the same time, I think that she also fears criticism. So probably if she's working on a project, she is worried about the result, or she's worried about how the public is going to take her performance. So probably she is feeling insecure because of this, of people judging her work. So this is why she doesn't want to mix like private life or what she does in her free time with friends. She doesn't want that image to be associated with the activities that she is investing right now, because I see her studying really hard. She's really invested in giving her best. So I understand where she comes from when she is like very fearful. And at the same time, I think that she doesn't have like a full emotional support. She doesn't have like real emotional support from her company. They are like, they treat her very coldly. So I think that she tries to maintain herself strong, but sometimes she does feel a bit weak. So maybe this is why she reaches out to other people, so she can find someone outside the company or outside her close circle to meet other people, and to be able to get other kind of feedback, to listen to different points of view. I think that she's looking for this. She's looking to get out of this kind of K-pop kind of universe, where everything is like hard work, hard work, hard work, but it's almost like it feels like it's smothering you, like it's really overwhelming, it's this overwhelming feeling of you feeling really insecure about yourself, and you thinking that you are not enough. And I think that the fact that she's hanging out with Imino, and she's hanging out with other people as well, she's allowing herself to enjoy herself, and at the same time she's learning a lot from the conversations that she has with these people. So it's a good influence for her. It's a shame that she feels like she needs to protect herself, and that she cannot be as open as she would like. But yes, it's her image, and of course that it makes sense. So yes, guys, this is all I have for the two of them. This is all I see. I don't see anything romantic yet, but yes, in his case, in the case of Emino, what I can say is that he's very romantic and he's very passionate. So he could, from like, he's very passionate, so he could have like some kind of, out of nowhere start feeling something for her or feeling attracted, because he's a very passionate man. So probably if he spends time with someone, probably he could develop like some kind of attraction, and that attraction can turn into something deeper. But what I have to say here is that he is available, like, to meet females. He's like in this he's in this time in his life where he's enjoying his masculinity and where he's enjoying his success. So he feels like really in a good mood for connections with the opposite sex. But well, in the case of her, I see her a bit closed off. I see her a bit like with a lot of self-doubt. But well, she is more fragile than him, in the sense that because of all the comments and people judging. So yes, guys, this is all I have. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.